Hi, this is Peggy Miller, Highland Winds LLC. I also want to start with a shout out to MCAT because I've been airing these on Sunday and Tuesdays. You also can find these episodes, Medical Herbal Podcast Series, on YouTube under Highland Winds LLC. Today, I'm talking more about arthritis. This is the chronic and specific section. This is number 4 in it. I started talking about circulation and arthritis last week in the number 3 segment, and now we're continuing that and talking more about arthritis and specifics. And there are a few points I want to kind of tie into from last week, where I talked a fair amount about circulation and how that leads, the lack of it, to arthritis, but the need for qi and blood and clearing the joints. Basically, and maybe I should start with the dam analogy. When a beaver builds a dam, then a river is blocked up, and you can have that dam can create, then the flows go all sort of which ways, and you can stop the impact of the river. Well, in a somewhat similar way, when you have mucus builds up, which turn to hardened phlegm deposits, cholesterol, blood lipids, different tiny particles can block your joints. And when that happens, the joints are not lubricated correctly with the right type of yin moisture. The cartilage isn't lubricated, and arthritic conditions can develop. In addition, bone degeneration from diet can also contribute to arthritic conditions. So there's different types of symptoms, sometimes at the same time. I've worked with people who have both the blockage, and so the swelling that comes from it, as well as some bone degeneration, which can come from diet and the types of vitamins and minerals you're putting into your system. So, and like the dam that the beaver builds, when you clear the sticks away, the river then flows. But if the river is too weak, it won't flow well. And that's where energy plays a part, to the energy to help things move well as blood deficiency. When blood is deficient, there's not enough supply. There's not a strong enough flow. Blood can be deficient not only from the standpoint of nutrients in the blood, but just amount. And if the amount is too low for any number of reasons, that can also create problems with the joints and lubricating them correctly and getting the right nutrients to them. So this combination of things can all contribute to arthritis. So what do you do with all that? Well, it's actually simpler than it sounds. It's a combination of things. Basically, I make everything from a very simple tea, and you can find these herbs as well. It's not just from me, not just from Highland Winds, but I do one with Clematis chinensis and oat straw, and it's quite simple. Another one I do with mugula, which is another great herb, and turmeric. Turmeric helps clear. I try to combine herbs that not only soothe but help clear the debris in the joint and increase the lubrication in the joint. Like Mystica Molaki is another excellent one for increasing the lubrication and flow through the joints and helping to clear them. So there are herbs that can quite simply begin to clear the joint so that the swelling will go down, soothe the joint when you're dealing with nerve lines, and then you in turn, either at the same time or maybe a bit after you've tackled the joint itself, you start to work with blood deficiency. And Dangi 4 is one good formula for blood deficiency. It includes Lagustica Milwaukee, which is the herb I just mentioned that helps with joints. And white peony is also excellent for lubrication of joints. So basically, and the other two herbs in it help with blood deficiency. So you're adding nutrients to your blood, you're helping to clear the joints, and you're helping to lubricate them. It's a great blend, and it's part of the contributing factor that go into what causes arthritic conditions. One of the others, and Paul Bergner, who is the head of North American Institute of Medical Herbalism, he works almost predominantly on arthritis. Not only, I mean, the man's very knowledgeable on medical herbalism, but he works a great deal of the time on arthritis, and he's done a lot of research. And the single thing he points to, in addition, by the way, check your vitamin D3. The levels of vitamin D3 in your body can contribute to arthritis straight away, or symptoms that are similar. So make sure your vitamin D3 is okay. Then after that, there are herbs that are very strong anti-inflammatories. And he points to when people used to not have packaged products. And I agree with this completely. When we ate, vegetables from gardens, we ate a lot of grains, and they weren't processed. Processing removes a great deal of the nutrients and the anti-inflammatories and other things in the food. When that's restored, like if you take oat straw, which is a very, very strong anti-inflammatory and has a number of the vitamins and minerals needed to help keep the bones regenerating. And also just helps as on a regular basis to keep inflammation down, because inflammation is a naturally occurring internal response to all sorts of problems. Even tension can cause inflammation. When you take anti-inflammatories like oat straw on a regular basis, dandelion is another one, paradox another, very high anti-inflammatories. Alma is amlaki. Me personally, I just one or another or two, on a regular basis, 3 or 4 times a week in my tea, because this kind of diet used to be regular. It's what we used as a part of just normal food consumption throughout the day, and that without realizing we were taking anti-inflammatories and vitamins and minerals, a whole host of them, which really helped with restraining like things like arthritis. So this kind of that's why I turn to oat straw a lot. I use a fair amount of wine. I often have burdock in my tea. I use amla. I like it. It's one of the herbs that is being Ayurvedic medicine constant because it's not only good as an anti-inflammatory, but great for yin deficiency, which now I'll switch to yin deficiency. Yin deficiency is another contributing factor to that's the dryness standpoint. If your system becomes too dry, and you'll notice your skin is dry, your throat is dry, eyes can be dry. There are different types of yin deficiency. There's kidney yin deficiency. Hair will show as being much drier. Dryness is one of the main
symptoms of yin deficiency. And as you can picture, the drier your system is for lubricating joints, they get lubricated sufficiently. And when that occurs, then you have developing system of bone on bone, not lubricating the cartilage enough. It starts to dry, and can end up with arthritic condition, a whole host of problems. Body will then much dryness, and you have bone on bone will then try to send mucus to the area, and you will then have a mucus in the joint, and that also can then dry and create phlegm deposits, so it contributes. So yin deficiency is another cause or contributing factor to arthritis. I haven't talked last time. I talked a lot about cold and how cold can chill blood, and it can chill moisture. And there are bodies that do well in a cold environment, and a lot of times we move hot climate to higher desert climate, that sort of thing can help. It can help a lot. But if you don't have that ability, want to do that. Herbs can contribute just what I've already said. Tackling your blood deficiency, keeping your yin higher, so you have moisture. Using herbs so that and clearing lights, madness, and like this, and that help clear the tendons and lubricate them. And then finally, like oat straw, as anti-inflammatory, dandelion, marshmallow is another one that does both yin increasing as well as moisturizing, throat moisturizing, organ and moisturizing joints. Marshmallow is excellent herb that you can take. It's very bland. Usefulness of bland. Taste-wise, can add it to almost any. Let's say you like ginger or a mint or cardamom or clove. Everybody has their own flavors. Licorice can be a good one as well. Marshmallow. There's different. Or you can take things I've already mentioned, like clematis, or you can take cornice. Could be a good one because you can use that all the time. It helps increase your yin. Helps with blood. Goji is another one. And then add marshmallow to that, and you're increasing your yin blood nutrients while you overall moisturize your joints. So those kind of combinations can be taken 3 to 4 times a week for. That's some dandelion sometimes. You're increasing your anti-inflammatory. Dandelion and marshmallow. It's an excellent blend that can help moisturize your system. So it's just becoming familiarized with these different names, different herbs, getting some of them, and learning to make tea with them. Keeping them on hand as you would other tea you enjoy, or coffee that you enjoy. You can even make your own blend and make tea. Try to make an afternoon pot. Drink a cup or a cup of tea a day using different blends. If you do have arthritic conditions, I definitely recommend the oat straw on a quiet, regular basis. And it can be just a half a tea sprinkled on your salad or in your cooking. And that you could take virtually daily if you take higher level. Cut it down to 2 or 3 times a week. Great anti-inflammatory, and it will help your arthritic conditions. But it takes time. The final point, things take time. Oat straw, hash flour, and you'll feel the soothing quality almost immediately. But the impact of helping cure arthritis take time. So that's all I have to say about arthritis today. I hope you have a great week, and I'll be back again with another episode. Thanks. Take care.